Security Leadership Classroom. My name is Benjamin Johnson, and I've spent more than 2 decades working in the security industry across operations, consulting, and leadership roles. I'm the founder and chief consultant at Vigilance Security Consulting. I'm also the director of operations at a local security integrator. And I'm sorry to keep looking away, but my clicker isn't working, so I have to use a keyboard to move my slides. So I'm a graduate of Purdue University. I have a bachelor's degree in organizational leadership with a minor in electrical engineering. I also have a certificate in human resource management from Purdue, and from Indiana University, I have a graduate certificate in homeland security and emergency management. I'm a certified project management professional from the Project Management Institute. Oh, this one right here. I am also a situational awareness specialist, advanced practitioner from the Arcuri Group. If you have not checked out the Arcuri Group, I highly encourage you to do so. They focus on personal protection, executive protection, close protection, things that we aren't going to cover in this classroom, but knowledge and skills that are really important. It's Arcuri, A-R-C-U-R-I, and again, it's the Arcuri Group. Check them out. They have de-escalation training, they have situational awareness training, and they have a lot of other just excellent courses. They have shop talks, fantastic site all around. I don't get paid or anything for any of that. I don't get any cover referral for that. Although Dominic Arcuri, if you happen to be watching this and you want to come join our classroom, I would love to have you there. From ASIS, I am a certified protection professional and a certified physical security professional. That's the CPP and the PSP. So the PMP, CPP, and PSP are 3 of the exams that we will end up discussing in this classroom in the exam prep section. We are not going to be giving out answers. We're not going to be giving you shortcuts to the test. It's just helping prepare. So, because of my role as both a consultant and then with an integrator, I work with real-world security challenges every day, not just theory. And part of what I want our classroom to do is to have discussions about the challenges and hopefully the solutions that we all face every day. Security is about people. People are both our greatest asset and our greatest threat in the security world. And part of the goal of this classroom is to learn to maximize people as an asset while mitigating the threat. This community exists because there is a gap in our industry. There is a lot of information out there, but it's not aggregated. And sometimes it's hard to find, sometimes it's hard to figure out what's right, what's accurate, what's real, and what's not. And so I'm hoping that we can combine all that information here and provide some practical guidance. So what the Skool is going to offer: free educational content on foundational security, leadership basics, career awareness, things like that. We're also going to have some premium content. Now, that free content is always going to be free. There will always be a free section of this course. You never are going to have to pay any money for this course if you don't want to. However, there will be premium content available, and that's going to come with a monthly subscription. And this is going to be where your certificate preparation comes in, security leadership training, career growth, business guidance, things like that. Things beyond the basics of security. So this is, and we'll talk about this in a later video, but this is really geared towards people who are in the security industry trying to grow their career. Whereas the basic content or the free content is for anybody who has anything to do with security, whether they are in the industry or they're an end user or they just want to know what's going on. And then if you want personalized support, that's where our VIP section comes in. So we will offer some limited one-on-one training. I'm going to really limit who's allowed in this group. Just from a time standpoint, I want to make sure that I can give you the time and the attention and the energy that you deserve. It'll be very focused, practical, and goal-oriented for what you're trying to accomplish. I do want to be really clear about what this community is not. So I mentioned before, we are not going to cover executive protection. We won't cover close protection or even personal protection. We're not going to cover homesteading or survivalism. I actually found a great group on here on Skool called Frogman Tactical. If you want to look into the survivalism, the self-sufficiency, the self-protection, check them out. That guy's group is solid. There's no vendor bias here. There are some vendors I like, some vendors I don't like, and we will try to make sure that we don't, bring them into the conversation just because of my own personal opinion. And then no exam dubs. No copyrighted proprietary information is going to be released from ASIS. This is not an official study course for them. This is completely independent. And because of that, there's no shortcuts. We're not going to tell you how to use that secret shortcut to pass the exam and, cheat your way through. That's not what this is about. So this is an independent, experience-based learning environment. It's going to be focused on clarity, responsibility, and professional growth. So if you're here to learn, apply, and take ownership of your development, you're in the right place. Welcome.